Make sure my volume's up. Yep, we're good to go. All right, number one. Last time I did an XRP video, I said that this good chance that was the bottom here, right? And at what, $1.11 would it come in at? Yeah, dollar 1.1172. All right, believe that was the bottom. 786 pullback. I always said if you can get a token at a 786. Boy, oh boy, that's a good spot, in my opinion, right? Monthly RSI, look at that. Tomorrow starts a new month. We're at a 0.00 and a 2.52. Looking pretty good on that monthly RSI. Another reason, come over here and take a look at Bitcoin. All right, this thing is breaking back up through this trend line that it broke in here on a daily. Daily RSI looks fantastic. Look at the weekly. Weekly at 36 and 35. It's bullish. This should straighten out here if it's heading up. And down here on the bottom, it's down at 34. And the monthly, tomorrow we start a new month. We're at a 0.7 and a 0.24. All right, so looking at pretty good as far as the RSI goes. If we zoom in a little bit here, 12 hour, we're in a Bitcoin long right now and a KASPA long. Oop. There goes Neo 270. Let's check that out real quick, right? And we'll get right back over here. Neo. Why did I? Let's check that alarm out. Might be interesting to a few people out there, right? Oh yeah, look at that. Took out. That's a new high. That's a higher high, right? Broke that major resistance it's been getting rejected at. Rejected here, rejected all these times over here, and look, a new high there. Beautiful. And not only that, looks like it took out this trend line coming right down through here. Oh boy, we're right just about ready to, right? $2 and it's 2.708. Is that right on there? It looks like it. Oh boy, looks like it did break it. Yep, it's breaking up through it. Beautiful. Boy, oh boy. I'm going to finish this video and then look for a pullback and look to go long on this thing. If you're interested in signing up to come trade with us, guys, check out level 3 membership in the description of the video. We're over there leverage trading every day. Like I said, we're in a Bitcoin long right now and a KASPA long, and they are both looking pretty decent here. 3264. Let's see where we're at on the 15 minute. Could have a little drawdown here. Our target is right up here at roughly 0.033. And then on Bitcoin, a little bit of a pullback here. It's getting ready to turn back up here. The 15 minutes right down there at the bottom. And our Bitcoin on the 15 minute, our target for Bitcoin is right up. Right up here, around 69, right around 69,000 is our TP up there for that. Alright, up in there, so if you want to check on them and see how they do, go right ahead. But yeah, please check out the Discord, guys. We have over 100 members in there. We'd love to have you. Alright, now back to these charts. If we go back out here on Bitcoin, let's go on a daily. And hang in there a second, please. This stuff, it's going to get interesting here, I'm telling you. Number one, you got to break this one here, right? This trend line here. If you come in on a 4 hour, let's go back out here a second on that daily. You know, if we do break out through that, which I believe we're going to, the big number to take out is right up here, 75,000. All right, that's a 382 retracement off of this high right up here, a 382. Gonna want to see a break of 75. If it breaks 75, then it could be heading to 83 to 86. Okay, if it comes up here and gets rejected at 75, then look for a push down towards 50. All right, I don't believe that's going to happen. I think it's going to come up here and have a run to the upside. I really do. All right, now if we come over here and take a look at XRP, if Bitcoin runs, XRP should be running, right? That monthly RSI on this thing right at the very bottom. The weekly, it's at an 18 and a 20. Look at that, pretty oversold at 32 down here. Do we have any divergence going on? We have that low there and a higher low coming in, it looks like. And on the daily's reset down at the bottom here. It's looking pretty good, right? That 786 pullback. Boy, oh boy, I wish I would have been keeping an eye on this then, right? Watching for that 786. That's always a really great entry, especially out there on the monthly time frame. Boy, oh boy, if you got in down here on a long and this thing runs up, man, oh man, you could be definitely banking some money off that. Right, now that first area of resistance is going to be this first trend line coming down through here. Okay, this is pulled back. Look at that, right to a 618. I mean, it's right there, right? And this thing goes, you're going to have a really good run here. It comes down and takes out 1.23, 1.238. Then you could be getting another push down towards this $1.12, maybe lower, right? If it holds here, but first of all, if it breaks, $1.45, $1.45, that's going to take out this first trend line, okay? And if we come out here on a weekly, it's like in Bitcoin. If Bitcoin runs, XRP is going to run, right? That next trend line is the big one, the one out here. We're on a weekly now, so that would come in, $1.70. We're right on this one. You're going to start a new week. Not yet, right? $1.74 roughly. Come over, yeah, $1. You call it $1.75. Break $1.75 would probably take out this one here. We'll see what the price is if it gets up here. Then you could end up with a pretty decent run out of this, right? Out of XRP. Go off this first high here with a Fibonacci. Pull it down. $1.91 to $2. If it breaks up through there, I'm not. I don't believe it's heading to 270 yet. That's for sure. But could it hit them first targets? Absolutely. $1.90 to $2. Yeah, that could definitely happen. Especially if this ends up being a 1, 2, a 3, 4, 5, $1.90 to $2. Definitely, it comes up and breaks that dollar. $1.75. Right in that area, $1.80 maybe. Well, like I said, you have to see where it's at when it gets up towards this trend line. But if it takes out that, it's more than likely going to take out $1.90 and $2, right? I mean, that would break this major overhead trend line, which is huge. Okay, so could have a pretty decent run coming for the market, guys. But, my bet's on a run towards the upside. Am I saying new all-time highs? No, I'm not saying that. And up and maybe consolidation sideways. Yeah, I can see that. Do I think this is a low coming in here? Me personally, I do, okay? I just can't see this pushing any lower than a 786 pullback. Can it? Oh, yeah, absolutely. Sure it can. Especially what's been going on with the news and stuff. You get a push down from here with a fib target. You could be looking at 84 cents. 82 to 84, right in that range, right down here. Is that yeah, definitely possible. But things are definitely looking up. The RSI is looking great. Bitcoin is looking pretty darn good over here. It gets up and takes out that 75. This thing's in really good shape, right? We'll have to see what happens here. But the RSI's right, nice flat on the bottom, looking very, very good. The daily, the weekly, and the monthly are all right down there. right? We've come back, did a retest. This previous 2021 right over here, that technically was your high. It's came back and retested that area, just like it did back over here for 2017. Got 2017 over here. See where it came back and retested right over here. That proved to be a bottom. It marched its way back toward the upside, right? And this is monthly candles, right? So I'm not saying 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You have almost a year just in this move right here, okay? But it would prove to be a bottom, you know? If we can get some sort of bounce here, get this thing headed back towards the upside. Thank you so much, guys. Please hit that like and subscribe. I'll talk to you very soon. Thank you, members. I love you guys. I'll see you in Discord. Let's nail some big trades here. Get some big moves coming. Let's make some money. Have a great day, everybody.